Hi Magic Makers, Carolina here after a while, and I'm back with a new one reading. So this one's actually quite nicely balanced, and as usual, one card will be about letting go, one about letting in, and the last one is the guidance for this upcoming lunar phase, this upcoming month. So let's have a look at the letting go card, which is all about what we should let go of with this new moon. And here we have Nine of Swords, which is like the ultimate irrational fears, irrational thinking card. That's all about those situations where your head and your thoughts convince you about how horrible the world and your life is, when the truth is it's not actually reflecting the reality at all. And I mean, I don't completely agree with this actually, because I think that anytime you feel fear, frustration, anxiety, or whatever, it's always legitimate. You always have a reason for it. So it's never completely irrational. But what this card is trying to tell you is that you should just become aware of those things and of those analytical and thought patterns in your head, and realize that, you know what, the way you feel right now might not be the only way you have to feel, and that it's all about thinking. Now, if we have a look at the letting in card, we have the sun over here, which is all about positive solar energy that's bringing life and vitality and playfulness and fun into our lives. And like a very easy explanation, especially in a combination with the previous card, would be, well, what you should let in instead of, being fearful and anxious or too analytical or whatever, is positive thinking. Just focus positively in your life. And I don't actually think that's the case, because oftentimes what happens is that when we do this, when we try to paint everything pink, right, like put the pink glasses on, but the truth is we actually feel shit. It makes us feel even worse. So I don't think the letting in card is about, always look on the bright side of life, because sometimes it's really difficult, but it's telling us to keep life in balance. So it's okay to feel like this sometimes, to feel bad and horrible and anxious and down. But it's good to realize what is causing this in your life, how you can work with it, and balance it out with some things that bring you joy and fun and gratefulness in life too. So again, it's not about painting things pink and making it look better than what they actually are, but it's about finding balance and realizing, oh, hey, so I feel horrible right now, so what can I do to stop feeling that way or to make myself feel better? And how can I follow my joy instead? I love the symbolics on this card, because if you look at it, there's like a naked child swinging on the sunshines, on the sun rays. And this card, the sun, is very about male energy as well, because the sun is actually the ultimate symbol of male energy. And male energy is very active and forward going. So this card also tells you that what you should let in this month is doing things and taking action, not just talking about how you want things to be and, how you dream about them and how you feel about them and having them just in your head, but actually making some active steps into their realization and, yeah, into making them happen in life. And the last card is the guidance card, which is about how we put these two in practice into real life. And here we have the card of perception, which is all about looking beyond the veil of illusion, and that goes very much hand in hand, as you can probably see with the first card already. And this one's telling us, hey, like, when things look really bad and dark and shit for you, what you can do in that situation to kind of process it healthily is ask yourself, what is this really about? And try to bring some other perspective in, so that you can look beyond the veil and see what the situation is really about, and possibly prevent it into the future this way as well. So if you are facing any type of situation like this, whatever that means for you specifically right now, this one's telling you, either find this card out. If you have this deck, it's the Gaia deck from Tony Salerno. Or Google it and just have it ready at hand, and anytime you feel down or low or anxious, just remind yourself of this card and sit with it for a while and see what message it has for you in that very moment, what it guides you to do, what you're intuitively feeling that it's telling you. Or another thing would be, try to bring someone else into the situation, someone who's not right in the middle of it and therefore has a little bit of a objective or outside of the picture perspective, and therefore who will be able to tell you or give you some other opinions and perceptions of the whole situation. It can be either someone you know, obviously, like a friend or whoever, but maybe even better, someone who doesn't actually know you at all and who's not present in your life at all, and therefore has a completely fresh and new perspective on that situation as a whole. So if I summarize it, what you should let go of this month, this new moon, is too much stress and fears that are kind of binding you and imprisoning you and cause you to feel self-hatred and self-cruelty and things like that, and that make you feel like you are completely powerless. And this card is telling you, just become aware of these thoughts and things that are running through your head, and try asking questions like, why is this happening? Is there any other way how I can feel or perceive the situation right now? What you should let in instead is a little bit more joy, fun, and play in your life, and take actual positive actions and steps towards feeling more joyous in your life. But again, doesn't mean painting things pink and making them better what they actually are. It just means balancing this part of your life with something that makes you feel more grateful and good. Because sometimes you're solo in your life that you're not ready to process the negative emotions. So all you need to do is focus positively, so that you raise your vibration a little bit, and then you can go and deal with that crap in shadow work or something like that. So in terms of putting these two into practice, again, perception, bring someone else into the picture, ask them what they see, or sit with the card and meditate with it and see what message it has for you. So I hope it makes sense again. Leave me some comments below if you like, and have a great month. Bye.